There's a new face coming to Queen's Park as Bonnie Crombie gets ready to rebuild the Ontario Liberal Party. Richard Southern is speaking with politicians in the wake of Crombie's leadership win. Curious to know what they're saying, Richard. What are you hearing?
Yeah, the government, Melissa, wasting no time trying to paint Crombie with their own brush. Maybe trying to, I think, paint her as a liberal elitist. We heard Government House Leader Paul Couillard speak here in the legislature today about Crombie, repeating the same sort of line that we heard from the PC party in a statement on Saturday when Crombie was elected new leader of the Ontario Liberals, saying that she drives a luxury car, that she lives in the Hamptons, that she flies around in a private jet. Again, trying to sort of paint Crombie in this liberal elitist brush. I asked House Leader Paul Couillard if that's what he's trying to do. Take a look.
I'm not trying to do anything. I mean, if that's what she does, that's what she does. We're going to continue to focus on the things that matter, cutting taxes, building homes, and moving the economy forward.
Why not congratulate her, though, on Saturday, instead of the party putting out a statement saying she drives a luxury car and lives in the Hamptons? Does the Premier not also drive a luxury car, Minister?
Well, she lives in the Hamptons and drives a luxury car.
She said that it's not in the Hamptons.
Oh, where is it?
Long Island.
Oh, okay. Sorry, it's not the Hamptons, it's Long Island. Look, we are in a time where we need to focus on building homes. This is a mayor who has literally one of the worst records on building homes. She's seen the population of her city decline while she has been the mayor. She supports a carbon tax.
It's quite the different response than what we heard from the NDP. The official opposition put out a statement congratulating Bonnie Crombie on being named new leader of the Ontario Liberal parties. Crombie spoke to Breakfast Television this morning about the differing reaction to her new post.
Well, I think the leader of the opposition was very gracious. The Premier, as expected, he's concerned. I think he should be concerned because he knows I'm someone who has a lot of experience. I'm a known commodity. I have a lot of name recognition across the province, and I have a very strong track record. People know who I am. They know where I stand. They know because I'm a mayor, I'm very fiscally conservative, but yet I'm very socially progressive. So those are the things I stand for.
Crombie was not here at Queen's Park today. She was at Mississauga City Hall. She says she wants to wrap up a few things in her role as Mississauga mayor before she resigns from that post, in particular passing the budget in that city. Melissa, she was the talk of the town, even though she wasn't here. She is scheduled, actually, to be at the legislature and will speak to the media tomorrow.
You know, it's interesting that you point out there, Richard, sometimes there is this grace period, you know, when someone wins an election, like Bonnie Crombie just won the leadership race for the Liberals. That comes from the opposition, but this time, no, they're hammering her right away. I wonder if this is a sign of what's to come before the next election, which is more than 2 years away.
We know Crombie's been able to get under Premier Ford's skin. She was the only person in this race to be the next Liberal leader that he spoke of. So, you know, Crombie, as you heard there, she thinks, hey, maybe they are scared of me. That's why they're bringing it up. And, you know, maybe they are. This is a skilled politician. Crombie has served not only as a two-term mayor of Mississauga, she's a federal MP. She knows how to give a speech. She knows how to get under the Premier's skin. It's going to make Queen's Park a lot more interesting. The question now, Melissa, is she going to find a seat? Will there be a by-election, or will she have to wait 2 years until the next general election to get a seat here at Queen's Park? We'll have a chance tomorrow to ask her some of those questions.
A new phase in politics in our province just kicking off right now. Thanks for that, Richard Southern.
Thank you.
And that's our Richard Southern with the latest from Queen's Park.